Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where today our hybrid build is Perseus. Now, this is going to be focused very much on focus, as well as the pipe. And since the pipe is a lot of fun to use, we have the benefit and the privilege of using the Hoarfrost pipe to have the ice version. So this is going to be very nice. Now, you might think, well, what's the point of having all of these blood-sucking blades and hunting feast for Ichor recovery? Well, we bring along the Brionac Devour that gives us lightning damage, as well as having ice on the pipe, as well as having all kinds of wonderful, valuable, incredible Ichor recovery. So, as we go along here, we can run over here to this fella. And you can see that we have an incredible amount of power, as well as we have an incredible amount of Ichor recovery in the Brionac. But if we want to just stand here and beat on these guys with the pipe, we can absolutely do that as well. So you can see that it really doesn't matter how we want to go about getting that Ichor back, whether it is from the you know, blood code we're doing or whatever we are doing here. We are absolutely going to rip and tear along the way here. Oh, and we got hit, of course. And you can see that we will have plenty of Ichor as we go along here. So we will go ahead and free Eva this time. We freed Aurora, and why not free Eva as well? We'll go ahead and use whatever heals we can actually do. And we are bringing Eva along, or Io, sorry. We're bringing Io along because of her ability to remove leak if we do indeed get leaked. And so that is really important. And so we are going to take full advantage of her Panacea's essence here. And we will be able to use that as we go along. So as we get over here to the Dust Bandit, this guy is pretty awful, all things considered. But you'll notice that we can kind of just beat up on him however we wish here, because of the fact that we have such a heavy amount of ice here. Okay, now we need to switch to the Brionac here, so we get that ability to recover Ichor. So you can see that, yeah, we did die once there, but he's not an incredibly difficult enemy for this kind of setup here. Now, we did go into that area with a little bit of low Ichor, and our gifts were kind of on the slow side there. And so that was kind of bad, that everything was kind of running out at one point there, but that's okay. What? That hit me? Okay. I don't see how that was a proper hitbox, but whatever. That's how it goes. Okay. Now, this guy, to get this other vestige piece here, we will just knock this guy out of the sky here if we can. There we go. Very good. And you can see that, oh no, we are out of all of our Ichor. That is no problem. We can just switch, and you can see that the Brionac and the pipe have just about the same amount of damage here. And you can see that we are right back up on full Ichor here pretty much. And so we'll take this guy out first, and then we'll go for all the swipes here. There we go. Okay, and Eo's just wrecking face over here. So this hybrid build is all about switching weapons and being able to use each of your weapons to their absolute fullest extent here. And we got back up to full Ichor here. So time to go back to the pipe and beat on this guy while we have stamina, and then as soon as we run out of stamina, because we've recovered a lot of Ichor, go ahead and smash everything with your gifts. For example, we are out of stamina here, so okay, and this guy just got thrown away, which is great. And Io may, yep, there's Panacea's essence, so we stop the leaking, which is really, really awesome that we can bring her along for exactly, specifically, explicitly this area to remove that annoying status effect. So very, very nice. Yet again, this is the last time I'll mention it. Very, very good job, Moonling, on the ability here to make a successor of the Claw, an actual skin for the Revenant. Very, very cool. Very, very awesome. Super, super amazing. It's like incredible work. Okay, so let's get to work here, beating on that guy. And let's go for the Brionac so we can get some Ichor back here. And you can see that even just 1 or 2 attacks with the Brionac are really all you need. You don't need much more than that, and that is pretty awesome that that is indeed the case, because a lot of times it is pretty hard to recover Ichor in a lot of areas and stuff, so it's really, really great that we're able to recover so much Ichor, you know, in a very, very simple way here. Okay, so we are leaking Ichor pretty badly here, so let's switch. Okay, now we have lightning damage and ice damage, which is great.
Be careful you don't fall. No.
Okay. And you can see that we're more than capably equipped here to just wreck everything in the face, no matter when we join up to it. We're able to just wipe them. Okay, so we do need to fight the other Dust Bandit here. So let's go for this, and let's go for the Brionac so we can get some Ichor back. Let's whack this guy pretty good here. Thanks, you. Ouch. Okay. Definitely need to recover some Ichor here. Okay. Yeah, that drill attack. Very, very damaging. Okay, we lost Bridge to Glory, so that is unfortunate. Okay. I can't see anything here. Okay, Io has sacrificed herself for us. Thank you. Okay, good. So he is gone now, so we can freely move around here, which is great because there are still a bunch of things to collect if we need. So you can run around here and collect those things if you need to, but you can see that it's pretty devastating to go against that guy. When you are in the sand here, you could see that in the other area, it wasn't completely horrible. But over here, in this area, it's very, very bad. Okay, so let's bring our pipe back. Let's get our health back. Let's head down this way and get the vestige piece. And since we just need to beat on these guys here, we can just smash them. We can see there that we have plenty of damage to take these guys out quickly, simply, and easily while just smacking them in the face. Now, for this big boy, we are going to need the Brionac so we can get, you know, as much Ichor recovery as we can here. And this is going to be kind of problematic here. Okay, or never mind, it's just going to be a murder fest. Okay, and we want to stay as far away from those guys as we possibly can until we get over here to the big fella here. There he is. And you can see that we can recover most of our Ichor as needed because of the very high drain rating that we have here on the Brionac. So that is really nice, and we are able to, you know, just keep up that damage no matter where we go here. Very nice. Okay, so let's get our blood-sucking blades and everything going again. Okay, very good. Now you can see that we are kind of, you know, out of business here, and so we will go this way. We will hit him with one of these. We'll encourage him to come over here. We'll get our gift our gift speed going. He will run over this way, and we will fight him on some much more favorable ground here. Okay. Very important to fight him on favorable ground here, so you are not, you know, over here in the sand doing this kind of business with, you know, all kinds of issues sneaking up on you in the background. So keep that in mind, and then we can go for this guy here. So we can get a little bit of Ichor back and keep moving on and keep the pipe in mind. And remember, when we do get focused and if we dodge during the Eva fight here coming up, we are going to get focused much more often, which will mean that we will get a 30% boost to our light, which means that we will get, let's see, well, what does that turn into? So 1401 times 1.3, so it's 1821 times 0.75, so we will go up to 1366 on our weapon damage, which is pretty good, plus 20% times 1.2, so that's 1639. That is coming out of the pipe, which is very respectable amount of damage for something that gives us such quick mobility and our, you know, quickness to just move around in very fast short order. So very nice, and we can switch our weapon at any time if we are out of Ichor. And the nice thing about the Brionac is because it shares, you know, kind of that same ability of having very low damage, while at the same time picking up, you know, quite a bit of damage here, just because of the fact that, you know, it's mainly meant to be a, Ichor recovery weapon. You can still use it with fairly good, respectable damage as well, because if you can use the pipe to get that damage, you can have almost all that damage and all the Ichor recovery simultaneously, so you're not really losing anything by
Please.
you're not losing anything by using pipe or the Brionac. You can use either one, and it is completely acceptable. Either one is completely fine. So you'll notice here, like as we go in the first time, it is going to be better to use the Brionac, so you get the Ichor back quickly, and then when you've dodged a little bit and gotten focused, then switch over to the pipe. Okay. Okay, one hit and we are toast. That is going to be mostly the nature of what is going on here. Okay, now she has almost got us focused here. And now that we are almost focused and we have the pipe ready to go here, we will be able to get a huge amount of... oh boy, that was close. Oh yeah, that was a flattening attack. Eo's not gonna get us. Nope. Yep, that is the problem that we run into here, is the fact that we just absolutely cannot take any hits at all. We are a 0-hit factory for this setup here, for this hybrid set, as we go along into the fight with her. And we have no way to get Eo back unless we get rid of some of these other things, but the speed of the gifts here is really important to keep those as fast as possible. Now, the name of the game here for this fight is literally anything and everything that is ice, bring it along. And so that is what we are going for here, is to have as much ice as possible. But you'll notice that our stamina is something that sure does indeed do be lacking, which is fine. That is not an incredible problem, but there will be quite a bit of weapon switching back and forth, which, you know, sometimes that's just what it takes in order to, you know, make things happen a certain way. So keep that in mind. Okay, so here we go. So we will keep the Brionac here for a minute. You can see the amount of damage that we're able to get out. Very crazy. Okay. Let's get some lightning damage for whatever. Am I dead? No? Almost. Okay, now we are focused, so we get way more light damage now. Okay, so let's switch to the Brionac and get that Ichor back. Okay. Definitely need to get away from that. Okay, let's switch to the pipe. There we go. Okay, so that's how that build is supposed to work. as you go along. You're not supposed to just walk in and get flattened immediately. You're supposed to be able to dodge nimbly enough around as you go along, and you're able to use your weapons and your gifts effectively along the way. And you should be able to, take care of things very, very simply and easily, because you're going to be able to just use your gifts over and over, while at the same time recovering an insane amount of ichor along the way with the Brionac, as well as having you along. So if you do get hit and you do get leaked, you won't be losing a whole lot of ichor along the way. And at the same time, you have an incredible amount of damage, as well as a damage booster when you're dodging and, keeping all of that savvy evasion going, because you're able to get focused pretty regularly. And because you're using the pipe to attack all the time, your focus gauge will get reduced very, very quickly. But for that short amount of time, you do have, that seriously increased buff of, a pretty big amount of damage increase there. And so you're able to get that over and over because you always are dodging her attacks, and there's not really anything you can do to not dodge her attacks. So anything that is going to grant you focus is going to count towards that ability here between Savvy Evasion and Light Impulse. So very, very important. But this is a build that can be a lot of fun, and it can be extremely punishing because of the fact that as soon as you get hit once, you are pretty much toast, because there is no kind of defenses here stacked into what we have going. So keep that in mind as you go along. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We saved Eva, we saved Aurora, and we will be in the Crypt Spire next, and we will head up to the duo. So we'll see you guys then, and we'll have a nice hybrid for the tower. And thank you guys for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.